The insurance company has one goal after a crash: to pay you as little as possible. And believe it or not, most people help them do it without even realizing. In this video, I'll break down 7 moves that hand the insurance company the upper hand so you can avoid giving away your claim before it even starts. Hey, I'm attorney Lloyd Bourgeois, your Louisiana injury attorney. I spent years helping injured people fight back when insurance companies and corporate insurers try to take advantage of them after a crash. If you've been in a crash and need someone in your corner, give me a call at 504-882-9867 for your free consultation. Remember, when you want to win, you gotta give them the L. I've seen the same costly missteps over and over again, and I know exactly how insurance companies use them to take advantage of you. Mistake number 1, failing to seek professional medical attention. One of the most damaging things you can do after a crash is to skip going to the doctor. Look, I get it. You might feel fine. Maybe you only have a few aches and pains, and you think you'll heal quickly. You think it's not worth your time or expense. But here's the truth. Not all injuries show up right away. Internal bleeding, concussions, whiplash, and soft tissue damage can take hours, days, sometimes weeks to become obvious. When you delay getting medical attention, 2 things happen. First, your injuries can be getting worse without you even realizing it. Second, the insurance company is going to use that delay to argue your injuries wasn't serious, or worse, they were not even caused by the crash. They'll claim something else must have happened in between. The only way to protect your health and your legal claim is to get checked out immediately, preferably the same day as the crash or the day after. Mistake number 2, you agree not to call the police. Sometimes, the other driver might pressure you to just work it out without involving the police. They might promise to pay for your damages or say, calling the police is going to make things worse for both of us. It's a huge mistake. Without a police report, you're losing a critical piece of evidence. That report documents the scene, notes visible injuries, records statements from both parties, and creates an official record of the crash. Without it, you're essentially leaving your version of events open to challenge. And if the other driver changes their story later, which happens more often than you think, you have no official documentation to back it up. The police report isn't just about blaming someone, it's about preserving the truth from the very beginning. Mistake number 3, jumping on the first settlement offer from the insurance company. The first offer you get from the insurance company will almost always never be their best. It's usually a lowball offer designed to get you to settle quickly before you realize the full extent of your injuries and damages. Remember, once you accept that check and sign a release, your claim's over. You can't go back and ask for more money later if you figure out you need a surgery or can't return to work for months. The insurance company's goal is to close your case fast and cheap. Your goal to be make sure you're fairly compensated for every medical bill, paycheck, and the pain and suffering in every way that your life has been impacted. That takes time, documentation, and often negotiation. Settling too early is like selling your house before you know its real value. You're almost guaranteed to lose out. Mistake number 4, admitting or accepting some fault for the crash. Louisiana follows a modified comparative fault rule, which means that if you're found partially at fault, your compensation can be reduced by your percentage of fault. Saying something like, I didn't see you, or I might have been going a little fast at the scene, even if you're just trying to be polite, can be used against you. Crashes happen fast, and the truth is, you may not know all the factors at play in those first few minutes. There could be mechanical failure, traffic signal malfunction, or the other driver might have been distracted. Don't speculate and don't apologize. Just stick to the facts you know, exchange information, and let the investigation determine what happened. Mistake number 5, giving a recorded statement to an insurance adjuster. This is a common trap. The adjuster might call you just a day or 2 after a crash, sounding friendly and concerned, saying they'll just need to get your side of the story to process the claim. But make no mistake, every word you say is being recorded and will be analyzed to find ways to minimize or deny your claim. The adjuster may ask leading questions or get you to agree to statements that don't tell the full story. Once those words are on record, they can be very hard to undo. Before giving any statement, especially a recorded statement, you should talk to a lawyer who can guide you on what to say and knows how to protect your rights, and whether you should even give a statement at all. Mistake number 6, not filing your insurance claim right away. Some people delay filing their claim because they think they'll have plenty of time. They want to see how they feel before involving insurance. The problem is, the longer you wait, the easier it is for the insurance company to argue that something else caused your injury or damage. They might even try to deny your claim altogether. Louisiana law has specific time limits, known as prescription, for filing a lawsuit if your claim can't be resolved through the insurance. Missing those deadlines can mean losing your right to file any claim forever. Filing right away doesn't mean you have to accept a quick settlement. It just preserves your claim and shows that you took the crash seriously from day one. And mistake number 7, taking on the car crash claims process alone. The final mistake is thinking you can handle the entire process by yourself. I understand the hesitation. Maybe you don't want to involve a lawyer because you think it costs too much. Maybe you think the case is straightforward. Maybe you've never hired a lawyer before and are not the suing type. But here's the harsh reality. The insurance company has teams of lawyers, adjusters, and experts working against you from the start. Even seemingly simple cases can become complicated when you're dealing with disputed liability, hidden injuries, or uncooperative insurance companies. Having a lawyer on your side means you have someone who knows the law, understands the tactics that will be used, and who can fight to make sure you're treated fairly. It also means you can focus on your recovery instead of getting buried in paperwork and negotiations. Right after a crash, the choices you make really affect your case. If you can avoid these 7 mistakes, you'll have a much better shot at getting the fair financial justice and compensation you need. If you've been seriously injured in a crash and want someone to make sure your claim is handled the right way from the start, I'm Lloyd Bourgeois. Give me and my team a call at 504-882-9867. Let's talk through what happened, what your options are, and how we can help you move forward without falling into traps that insurance companies set. Remember, when you want to win, you gotta give them the L. And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and check out this next video.